I just wanted to do a quick video about why trials are awesome, and some people, I think, overlook that because they're looking to be able to teach more classes faster, or they like the different levels of classes better or something. But I think with trials, especially if you have the 24-hour notice clicked, it is a great way to start growing your classroom because you still get paid half if the student happens to be a no-show. And I know the downside is that happens a lot, but if they were booked on a 24-hour notice, then you still get that $2 bonus for short notice, even if the students did not show up. Like my first day, I had a trial that was 24-hour notice, that was no-show, and when I looked on my tab for payment, it was half plus $2. So that 24 still applies even if they are a no-show. And then trials can be one way, especially if you were the last person that they had before they signed up, for you to get your name out there, because then they can look for you later when they're ready to book as a regular client. So I think trials are overlooked a lot, especially for people that have multiple levels, and I know they get tired of having a no-show, and it is less money if they're actually a no-show versus a class or a student would have attended, of course, because then it would only be half. But I think it is a good way to start, and it's low pressure because you just want to make sure the student has a good experience. You want to make sure you get them assessed to see where their level really is at. So going forward, if they continue, then we know where to start with them, what that entry point is. And so I really feel that that's less stressful because you're not so having to be so perfect on your timing slide for slide because the content is so brand new. Maybe that student has never even heard a person speaking English before, or met a person that speaks English before, and so there's no way that you're going to get through all those letter sounds, the ABC song, all of that stuff that's on those beginner slides in a trial, especially like Unit 2 level, or Unit 2, right? Is it the very first one? Level 2, Unit 2, I'm trying to remember now. So that takes the pressure off on having to be perfectly timed, so you get more practice at your timing, you get more practice at assessing, so that even when you have different content, you'll be able to quickly assess where the student is at. So I think it's a great opportunity for practice. It is a moneymaker, even though people don't realize, especially if you have the 24-hour tab clicked. And it's a way to get your name out there, and those clients can find you later, those students can find you later and book you. So I think it's a great way to get started. Don't be upset that you only have a trial certificate, especially if you're going through the kickoff meeting and they're starting you off in trials. It's not a bad thing, not at all. So far I had 7 bookings. This is my 5th day, I think, but it took 2 days to get everything uploaded and to get my price list listed because it wasn't listed at first, and they quickly did it. But so my first time I had 3 bookings, I think, and then I had 4, I can't remember, but in the 2-day span. So we'll see if the bookings keep coming, but I see trials as an opportunity. And if the student is a no-show, you can sit there and practice. You can be looking at, I look at the slides for the other lessons that I haven't come across yet. So a student that has come to me so far have always been in the first unit, or second or third unit, something like that, really close in those 1 up or 1 down lessons. And so I look a little bit ahead to some other lessons that I haven't had yet, so that's an opportunity to be able to look at that other stuff, maybe get some props ready for that other stuff, maybe go back to all the training slides and old workshops if you can in the gallery and watch YouTubes. Maybe the first time you did it, you just kind of breeze through it to kind of get to the next step, and you can go back over that training for yourself. So it's an opportunity for personal development and professional development if you're waiting on a no-show, and it's an opportunity to practice doing that assessing, and also a way to make money and get your name out there. So I think trials are really positive, even though I just hear some things like, trials, and I get it, especially if you've been here for a long time. Maybe you're tired of having your open slots filled with a trial, then the trial doesn't show up. I get that part, but for us new people, especially kickoff people, I think it's a great place to start. So put your tabs on 24 hours, don't be afraid of trials, and just jump in there and get started. I know some people are like, oh, I want to learn the slides before I open my schedule. just open your schedule. If you don't, you're going to wish you had done it sooner. Be sure to click those 24-hour boxes for anything you can. And then be sure to set your alarms, all that kind of stuff. I had actually a hotspot problem, and a hotspot cost me a teacher no-show because they said you have to already be in the classroom before your technology issues happen for it to count as an IT problem, and I was already relying on my hotspot for that lesson. It took me a while to get it back going. So have all those backup things, you know, have them ready. It happens. It did happen to me. But don't be afraid of trials. Okay, guys, let me know if I can be your mentor person or if I can help out at all. I passed my Mach 1, went through kickoff, and I'm already have been teaching trials a couple days now, so I can help you at least get to this point. If you don't have a referral teacher, if you do, enjoy the videos. Hopefully there'll be something that you pick up in this that can help you in your journey. So, okay, bye guys.